You're going to hear back from me in a little while, but one of the main slots for us, always at the BBBC, with always amazing value, the legend that is Alex Ryan, the marketing expert. Come up here, my friend.
You gave it some. Yeah. Right, almost there. Hi everyone, good to see you all again. I'm Alex Ryan, owner of Marketing 101. I've been doing these slots, little marketing tips here for almost 2 years now, and for those of you who are new today, you can find all the other recordings of them at alexryanuk.com. Just a quick side hustle. We're going to start giving away a free ticket to each of these events for someone at random that uses the hashtag BBBC and tags us at Big Business Breakfast Club on LinkedIn. So take your photos, tell everyone how much you love it, and get a free spot for the next one. So today we're going to talk a little bit of marketing psychology, and we're going to help you improve your social media adverts and your posts as well. But before the marketing psychology, Google Analytics is changing. They're inflicting a compulsory change, and you're probably not ready for it. By July 2023, all users must switch to the new version or lose all your data. Yes, I'm reading a slide. I don't normally do that. There is a point. It's a bit confusing and it's a bit of a hassle, but don't worry. Marketing 101 can do the switch for you for just £150. It's an advert. I know it's not normal. Pop us a message and we'll get it done within a week. Does anyone know what I'm doing here? Anyone recognise this marketing in the room?
It's a scam.
It's a scam. Thanks, Steve. This is a framework. I thought we're in the psychology already, marketing psychology. This is a framework that we called AIDA, or AIDA, if you're into fascinating AIDA. Attention, interest, desire, action. Okay, so it's a way of writing some copy to get people to draw them in psychologically. More on that in a second. But before that, marketing is a murky world and so easy to waste money. I'll do it again. We'll see this again. Small business owners in particular, it's almost impossible to navigate hundreds of different opportunities, tools, marketing products, and marketing stuff, while still having to time to deliver what you actually sell. Fear not, Marketing 101. And we're talking about adverts, I might as well do an advert. Marketing 101 offer a marketing mentor service that will hold your hand and ensure you're making the right decisions for your business. Anyone recognise this now that we know we're talking about frameworks? PASS is another scam. Thank you, Steve. I did hear that. Under your breath. This one's not. This is my favourite. I love this. This is PASS. So simple. I use it all the time. Problem, agitate, solution. Okay? So these are two frameworks. You can use them for copywriting, social media posts, those kind of things. But some more things as well, which we'll cover in a second. So looking at these two frameworks, AIDA, grab their attention. Okay, so we're thinking social media, people scrolling through, grab their attention with something punchy. Google Analytics is changing. I want to know about that. I use Google Analytics. Stop, read. Add some detail. This is your moment to add detail, add credibility to whatever that punchy headline was that you started with. And then you need to create a desire. So what are you doing about it that they want you to do? Create that desire and then ask them to take an action. So you're really getting into the heads of people. This AIDA, by the way, is fantastic. This is the best performing framework on Facebook. You'll see it now that you know about it. If you didn't before, you'll see it time and time and time again in these Facebook posts and Facebook adverts that you've seen. Giving away trade secrets here. PASS, my favourite, is really simple. And the key here with the problem is not just to state a problem, but it's mirror the problem. Mirror the problem of your audience. So you'll probably, if we've met before, you'll have heard me talk about the murky world of marketing and how easy it is to waste money. Because I use this not just in social media, but in the way I talk and the way I speak to people. So mirror the problem to the people that you're trying to talk to. You've got inside their heads, it's emotional, yeah it is, it's so murky. And then squeeze the brain, agitate it, fill them with detail. Why is it murky? Why is it so easy to waste money? Then at the end you offer your solution, which is your product or service. It's a really, really simple framework. Use cases, so obviously social media adverts. You can also use this for your normal social media posts, but do be careful. It can come across salesy, as we've just seen. Be very careful and light a touch with posts. You can use it in presentations, sales pitches. Get inside of the audience, of the people that you're trying to get to buy into your service. Get them emotionally on board with their problems, and then help show them how you are the solution for their problems. Networking, your lift pitch. I do it. PASS. Problem, agitate, solution. And as I said, you'll have heard me talk about the murky world of marketing and how I've developed this solution to help people navigate through it. That's all PASS. So develop your lift pitch using a framework that's getting inside the head of the person that you're talking to. And your sales and marketing funnels. And actually, this is the traditional use of AIDA, is for a marketing funnel. So you can take an entire marketing campaign and stretch it across that acronym. Attention, or sometimes people switch that for awareness. So you run your awareness campaign. We all know what marketing funnels look like, right? Upside down pyramid. So awareness at the top, and then you draw people through your awareness into your interest piece, show your credibility, give them more detail about the problem. Then your solution is the desire, down. And finally, those people that are still with you and still on board, fully bought into what you're selling, you ask them to take some kind of action. So loads of use cases. I'm going to show you the social media one again, because I think this is, I don't know if anyone is running their own social media adverts. This is what a social media campaign looks like. So we're not talking about boosted posts, we're talking about social media adverts. And I'm going to use Darren, who's in the room, as an example here. We're going to be selling first aid training. And in particular, we know that a sweet spot for Darren is construction companies. So that's our campaign, selling selling first aid training to construction companies. You take your ad sets, and they're going to be your different demographics. So you'll talk about different groups of people that might want to buy this product. Sole traders, small business owners of construction company, or HR companies within big construction companies, because they're all going to want different messages. You're going to sell them in different ways. You get your demographics, and then you make multiple adverts underneath those advert sets. Now, the reason we do this is because we don't know which advert's going to perform best, right? We can't predict. We can take a stab in the dark. We make multiple adverts, 8 different adverts that we think is going to work, say in first aid to sole traders, and we let Facebook or Meta or whatever platform do the rest. They're going to figure out which advert of these 8 is performing the best, and then they're going to put your budget behind the best, they're going to drop the budget off the worst, and they're going to do all the hard work for you. So we're hedging our bets with multiple adverts. It's a lot of advert copy to write. Yeah, 8, 16, 24 adverts we've got to write. That sounds like a headache to me. So we use AIDA and PASS to help get the job done quickly. So we're going to write half the adverts using the AIDA format, attention, interest, desire, action. We're going to use PASS for the other half adverts. So we've only had to now write 8 adverts, but we've got the format, it's much easier to write. The next step you take is you roll that out. So you've written these first 8 adverts speaking to, what are we on, ad set 2, speaking to small business owners. Just reword them slightly for a sole trader, reword them again for HR in a big company. You've got your 24 adverts, and then just what we're going to do, this isn't kind of the point of today, but we layer on different images. So we're going to start matrixing this, right? So we've got advert 1, AIDA, advert 2, PASS, with an image. And then you go again, image 2, image 3, image 4. And what this does, it gives us this beautiful matrix. We can see what works for our audience. Does AIDA work, or does PASS work? Does image 1, 2, or 3 perform the best? Are people responding best in our HR departments, or in our small business owners, or in our sole traders? And you can start to turn off adverts, save your budget, put your money where it's going to work the best. So that's what we do, and that's how you use these frameworks. Now, if let me just write my notes quickly. If this social media campaign slide feels like a bit of a headache, and to be honest, this is the simplified version. It's way more complex and time-consuming than this shows. And you can always hire a marketing agency to do the job for you. Problem, agitate, solution. It's as simple as that. You can use it really, really naturally, and it will help you get your point across and get inside the head of your potential audience. That's it. Any questions? No, nailed it. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Thank you very much.